all-new, very special Ask Dino show is coming right up. But first, Don Dino Paparazzi and the family comes across a very suspicious James Bond and the evil Russian Mr. Sokolov.
Давно не виделись, мистер Бонд.
Да, я согласен, Sokolov. Except for me.
Да, много людей погибло из-за семьи папарацци.
James.
So you've been followed, Mr. Sokolov.
Until next time, Mr. Bond.
Hey, Angela. Is that who I think it is over there with my briefcase?
Yeah, boss. It's friggin' James Bond.
James Bond. Hey, Jimbo, looks like you got something of mine. I'll tell you what. Remember that song of yours in your movie called Live and Let Die? I got a new song for you. It's called Shoot and Leave Dead, if you know what I'm talking about. And that Russian guy you're talking to over there, looks like he cut his hair with a funeral knife. Shut up! So, Peggy Joe, who got on my cousin Ask Dino show tonight?
Oh, boss. It looks like Johnny.
No! I don't want to talk about Johnny Depp. That's it. No more Johnny Depp. I've had it. No more Johnny Depp.
Boss,
Yeah.
your cousin Dino,
Yeah.
he has Larry Dunn from the incredible band Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and what?
No. You don't know who Earth, Wind, and Fire is?
I'll tell you what. If it's not Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Jerry Vale, or Louis Prima, I know nothing about it.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah.
It's Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Here's what I know about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Out of the earth comes a tomato. You grow out of the earth there. You put it in the spaghetti sauce. I eat a lot of spaghetti. Sometimes I eat too much. I get a little agita. And it causes a little fire right there.
And then what happens, boss?
I let go of some wind right there.
Well, with all due respect, boss, Larry Dunn from Earth, Wind, and Fire, they've been famous for like 5 decades. Like, how could you not know who they are?
Because I got my reasons. Besides, that's just the way of the world, especially in September, after the love is gone, if you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, boss.
Yeah.
You just named out 4 titles of Earth, Wind, and Fire's most famous song. How could you say you don't know nothing about them?
How can I say it? How can I say it? Because I was just kidding. Shut up!
Coming live from Los Angeles, California, and the famed Elvis showroom is the all-new Ask Dino Show, the only talk show that mentors the music and acting industries while entertaining you. Hosted by 2-time record producer of the year, Dino Maddalone. Tonight's guests, here's an inductee of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, multi-Grammy winner Larry Dunn from the legendary Earth, Wind and Fire, and singer-producer LUISA Dunn with an incredible live performance of 3 classic Earth, Wind and Fire songs featuring the Ask Dino Show Orchestra Rush Hour with the Ask Dino Show horns.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one and only, your host, Dino Maddalone.
Show horns. Yes. Anyway, welcome back to the Ask Dino Show. My name is Dino Maddalone. We are coming live from Los Angeles, California by way of the Elvis showroom for our 6th live show, everybody! Thank you. So we know there's millions of talk shows. There's so many on TV. I watch them all the time. That's how I learn. But they say, why watch the Ask Dino Show? Well, what we do, we bring knowledge. We bring people on the show that talk about their career, what they did right, what they did wrong. We do all kinds of stuff. I mean, look at this. This is like insane tonight. I mean, we have so much stuff going on. I even had a woman kick my butt here. She was a stunt woman, kicked my ass right on stage. It was embarrassing. And I was really trying hard, too. But anyway, at the end of the day, we are a 100% mentoring show. How about that band again? These guys. We brought in the heavyweights. We brought in the big guns for tonight. These guys, they are friends of mine. Usually we have One World playing with us, but they had to go do a movie. So I said, what am I going to do for Larry Dunn? So I got some heavyweight players, and I want to introduce them to you right now. Back here on guitar, this guy right here, this gentleman here, this guy has played everything from hard rock, heavy metal, to country. Put your hands together for Mr. Jeff Ballou on guitar back here. Now, being a drummer, I'm really hard on drummers, and I needed a guy back here to play with us. I needed a guy that was just incredible. Matter of fact, he was actually a guest on one of my shows. Yes, he has played. This guy is incredible. This guy has played with Ricky Lee Jones, Bill Ward of Black Sabbath. He played with Patrick Moraz, of all people, Ricky Lee Jones, Mick Taylor with the Rolling Stones. Everybody, put your hands together for Mr. Ronnie Siago! He plays better than me, and it really pisses me off, by the way. I just want to let you know. Kick your ass later. Or maybe not. Anyway, so, again, we mentioned that One World had to go do some things, but when we told our audience that we were going to be not having One World for a while, they said, no, you got to have Oogie. You can't do a show without Oogie. So I called Oogie and I said, Oogie, you got to come with us, man. He says, no problem. Put your hands together for a phenomenal percussionist and a great singer and just a great human being, Mr. Oogie Brown, everybody! Now, these two guys here, I've known these two guys, we are brothers from another mother and obviously another father. But I've known these guys here for almost 40 years. We started working together way back when. We'll talk about that in a second. But collectively, they have played with Chaka Khan, Etta James, Buddy Miles, Johnny Hammond Smith, and we played together with Johnny Hammond, yes, back in the day. But we started in something lovingly known as the Chitlin Circuit. Now, the difference, first of all, I learned how to play time. As a drummer, I learned how to play time and playing in these clubs. I would suggest that any musician go play in a black club, because there's one word that I always use for the difference between white clubs and black clubs, and that word is communication. And I'll tell you why. In a white club, you got guys, yeah, you rock. Anything you're killing yourself up there, yeah, you rock, yeah, yeah. Black club ain't that way. Here's the black club. They walk right up on stage. No. Slow that shit down, too fast. That's way too fast. I'm trying to get a grind on, and I'm up here doing the Freddy. Slow that shit down. They will come right up on stage. I swear to God, I'm thinking that they're gonna talk to me and slow that shit down. Am I right?
That's the truth. That's the truth.
So put your hands together for Fitz McGee and Gary Spruill, everybody. Fitz, would you do the honor of introducing the rest of the guys in the band?
On guitar, former guitarist for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Jimmy Roach.
Jimmy Roach!
And on keyboard, the guy has done everything from the great city of Compton. Oh, yeah. Cole Beastie!
Yes! How about that band? Put your hands together for Rush Hour one more time, everybody. So you guys excited? After 4.5 years, like I said, after 4.5 years, we finally have a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame member with us tonight. That's pretty awesome. We've got Mr. Larry Dunn from Earth, Wind & Fire is in the house tonight.
like to be part of our live audience, contact us on Facebook. Ask Dino Show. Coming up next, our very special guest. Stay with us. The Ask Dino Show is filmed at the famous Elvis Showroom in San Pedro, California.
Okay, so we have what we do here on the Ask Dino Show is we have a little thing that we do. Now, all shows do this, but they don't call it what it actually is. But we call it what it actually is. We have to not only talk the talk, but walk the walk. So we talk about what we're doing and what everybody else is doing that's involved with us. So we call it the Ask Dino Show Bragging Corner. Brag! All right, first I want to talk about, yeah. You gotta brag about yourself. You have to. Television show here, the Caribbean Road. They were one of our first guests, and yes, Caribbean Road. Hector Luis, is Hector here tonight? He said he might come down. Is he here? I guess he's not here. He's off doing a movie somewhere. Anyway, this is Hector Luis Bustamante here. He wrote a part for me, and I'm part of the cast now, and I play the senior news director of on the show, and it's a special ops show. It's really good. So what happened is this is the second year in a row they got nominated for the best drama web series for the Imagen Awards. And they invited me and Dunn to go. And without further ado, instead of talking about it, we put together this little thing. So check this out over here. And it's a little something that we did at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. Check it out.
For the second year in a row, the new series Caribbean Road was nominated for Best Web Series TV Drama at the 29th Annual Imagen Awards. Now that I am part of the cast, Don and I were invited to the award show held at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. In 2013, Caribbean Road had already won this award. There were stars like Fred Armisen of Saturday Night Live in Portlandia, Danny Pino of Law & Order SUV, the beautiful Daisy Fuentes, and hey, we were also asked to be on the red carpet. Caribbean Road co-star Ransford Doherty alongside Danny Pino doing their thing. Now, none of this would have been possible without actor-director Hector Luis Bustamante asking me to be part of this new Hulu Films series. And to top it all off, 48 hours later, I was on the Caribbean Road set playing the part of senior news director of WPN News, directed by Hector himself. And getting that big smile from set director while we watched the footage was all this newbie needed to cap off a great weekend. Watch for new episodes of Caribbean Road coming out very soon. The show rocks.
Yes, Caribbean Road. I'm very excited about that. Okay, you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for me to shut up and bring this guy on? All right, you know what? I can talk about this guy forever, but again, I want you to watch this. Watch how awesome this is and the history that these guys put together. Check this out.
One of the most incredible bands of all time. The power of
wind and fire.
100 million albums sold, 32 platinum and gold records, 6 Grammy Awards, 4 American Music Awards, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, several Lifetime Achievement Awards, and 5 decades of fans. Their leader was Maurice White, but their musical director was an African-American Italian named Larry Dunn. His keyboard wizardry and his composing contributions helped to lead Earth, Wind & Fire to the ears and eyes of millions of fans throughout the world. Songs that are so embedded in our DNA that every time you hear just the first note, it's like an automatic invitation to feel good and to move. And now Larry and his wife Louisa, his co-producer and singer of their many projects, are still in major contribution mode to today's television, film, and many musical projects.
Hey, all the people up there, I want to thank you. If it wasn't for people like you, we wouldn't be standing here today. I'd like to thank God Almighty. I'd like to thank my beautiful wife, Louisa, for about 19 years. I'd like to thank my dear mother, Rose, and family, Charles Stepney, the Phoenix Horns.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Larry and Louisa Dunn, everybody! Rock and roll royalty right there, baby. All right, so here's the deal. I idolized these guys when I was a kid, but I just found out I'm 19 days older than him, and I don't like that. Anyway.
I was a kid.
So I'm 19 days older, he's 19 days younger, so we have that in common.
It's funny, I was born on the 19th.
There you go. Woo!
Juneteenth.
I'm a musician producer, you're a musician producer.
Sometimes.
And I'm a Gemini, you're a Gemini.
Most of the time.
And you have won, now check this out, this is really cool here. He's won Grammys, AMA Awards, a member of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, was in the best R&B band the world has ever known, and I am a Gemini. That deserves a hit right there. Okay, so let's go back to the start here. You were in a band early on with Philip Bailey in Chicago, correct?
No.
No?
No. See.
So they messed up. Wikipedia is not always happening.
Oh man, Wikipedia is so wrong.
So tell me what it was, because I want to know. Because when I read that he came out and joined Earth, Wind and Fire, and then he brought you into the band. Was that correct?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, Maurice White, the visionary, had 2 albums on Warner Brothers. There was Earth, Wind and Fire. The first one was Earth, Wind and Fire. The second one was Earth, Wind and Fire in Need of Love. And we in Denver, we knew, because I met Hilliard, our bass player, before we knew Philip when I was 11.
Okay.
And Hilliard was 13, and we had a great instrumental band doing Hugh Masekela, Grace in the Grass, Jimmy Smith, all that kind of stuff.
He was playing percussion?
No. Philip wasn't there.
Oh.
It was just me and Hilliard. We had tenor sax, alto sax, guitar, bass, and drums, and we were instrumental, and we were killing. And then we went to this warehouse thing where they let black folk go in them days, and hear music. And I saw this band, and it was 3 brothers sitting on stools, and they were doing, I believe it was a Curtis Mayfield song, "In the Shadows." In the shadows. And when they got to the shadows, 3-part harmony, it was so beautiful. And it was Philip, Winston Ford, and Del Hinton, I believe. And so I was, like I said, I was 11 and Hilliard was 13.
Wow.
No, that was 2 years later. So I was 13 and Hilliard was 15. Philip was 15. They were all 2 or 3, 4 years older than me. So we saw Philip and the guys. So we pulled them with us and just had many bands, going through Denver. And, it was so great because my little Italian mom, I guess, she felt sorry for my ass because Dad had split. And she knew I loved music. So she allowed me to play these 21 and over nightclubs when I was like 13, 14 years old.
Wow.
15,
wow.
I was playing 7 nights a week.
Yep.
And then back then, there was...
Yep.
That's
how you learn your craft, by playing that long, yes.
And, back then there was one prerequisite to being a member of a band, and that was simply you had to play your butt off.
You had to play good.
They didn't care if you were tall or short, cute or ugly, fat or skinny, black or white. You had to play.
Yes.
So we opened up the show for Maurice and the older guys from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And then about a year after that, we broke up. They broke up. They were all in L.A. And the story I got was they all quit because they weren't feeling Reese or something.
Okay.
And it was just Maurice and his half-brother Verdine left in a hotel room.
Right.
And they had to regroup. So Philip had moved out here to become the musical director and find his way. For the Stovall Sisters was a gospel band.
Right.
And just, and make it, And eventually he got with Maurice and blah, blah, blah. They went through tons and tons of musicians. So anyway, we were opening the show for War, the group War.
Uh-huh.
And and at that time, I was I think 16, something like that, 17. And I did like a 10-minute Hammond B3 solo. And Philip went to the phone. There was no cell phones.
Yeah.
Remember, they did have some eventually, but they were like...
Actually, yeah, right.
Dragnet.
And they were like, $1,000.
It was 8 feet long.
They had to have a battery with it and everything, a big old battery on a side car.
So, no, he had to go to the payphone, like you got out there.
Right, drop a dime, yes.
To California from Denver.
Oh, a lot of dimes.
So he called Reese and said, hey, man, I think we got the guy, he could, he's a nice guy and he could really play. He doesn't have a lot of experience. So I told him later, I said, don't tell people that. I was playing in clubs when I was knee-high to it. Anyway, and so I got a Fender Rhodes I acquired from some Hispanic brothers. I took it home and I started playing that a lot. And I learned all of Earth, Wind & Fire stuff by ear, because, even though I knew how to read, but not real well, as the band today can attest to. It was all by feel. But I learned it, and then I flew out. Verdine picked me up. We got up to Maurice Verdine. We were renting a house right by Tower Records in the Hollywood Hills. We ripped out the piano and put the legs on it and played a few Earth, Wind & Fire stuff and a little bit of some jazz.
And they hired you right there.
And they were like, okay.
You're the guy.
He called me that we had to do the version of "Got to Get You to My Life" for the what's the name of the movie?
Yeah,
Sergeant Pepper.
Sergeant Pepper's. Yeah. What was the name of that band again? Oh, never mind.
The movie sucked.
Yeah, the movie. But you guys were the only thing in the movie that was any good.
Us.
If you saw the movie, it was Peter Frampton, right?
No, it did good for the Bee Gees, but it did good for us, and Aerosmith would come together.
Right.
Yeah, it was killer. But yeah, Reese calls me, so he's like, man, we're going to be in this movie, blah, blah, blah. And, I want to do this arrangement with me, so meet me downstairs in the convention room. They got an upright piano and a turntable with the red 45. Capitol Records. I chose "Got to Get You to My Life." So we listened to it, G major 7, F, so about 5 minutes. We got it. And he goes, come on now. Now, we're going to do it our way. He said, no, give me one of them crazy intros like we do. And he was great where he says, give me something like, bop, 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 bop.
Right.
And when I was 19, 18, I was so blessed I got to study with Walter Bishop Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
great piano player that played with Charlie Parker.
Yes.
And so I studied his whole 12-tone technique, and then plus all the years of playing jazz or playing at it, whatever. So he gave me the bop, bop, bop. I said, cool. And then we went into the stride, G7, and then we cut that bad boy, man. We did that about 20 minutes. Like, cool. Then we gigged that night. Then we took a plane to somewhere in Colorado. It wasn't Caribou. It was another little studio. And we did that thing, man. Next day we cut the track. Then when they put the horns on, right on the spot, little overdubs. Maurice and Philip did the vocals. The next day we mixed. And about, 3 months later, Reese, after the movie, Reese said, man, that record got to be the biggest fluke. I said, what? He said, that sucker shot straight to number one. I don't get it. I said, Reese, it's plain and simple. That was real Earth, Wind & Fire. But that was raw dog, as they say. That was Earth, Wind & Fire. Because it was Louis Satterfield on trombone, Don Myrick on sax, Rom Lee, Michael Harris on trumpet.
Yes.
I mean, Michael Davis, Michael Harris on Al McKay. The original lineup. And, we just threw it down. There's not time. Music, you ask people today, and people say, well, the young generation, you can't blame it on them. Like I said, if Jay came, I've seen a lot of older Julio Iglesias. And you ask them, what do you want to do, man? I want to be a famous rapper, man.
Yeah.
I said, why? Because I want they don't say women, it's another one, but anyway, we want the bees and we want to be rich. And I said, you know what about wanting to be good at your craft? Whatever it is. It don't have to be music.
Exactly.
It don't have to be music. So, you know,
Totally agree, brother. Totally agree. I can't agree with you more. It's one reason why we have the show, so people can watch. And I mean, it's learning. There's not that many venues these days, like we had, playing 5 and 6 nights a week, 4 hours a night to do what we do.
And loving it.
And loving it. Yeah, we got paid too. We got paid.
Not a lot, but
Not a lot. Never a lot. Never enough. But Luisa, I want to ask you now. Let's talk about. I know that you guys have been doing, post Earth, Wind, and Fire things. You've been doing commercials and stuff for Japanese companies, Asian companies, things like that. Correct? You guys did. Just tell us about some of the stuff that you guys. It's a whole list of things, but tell us about that. And are you still doing it? And just talk about the collaboration.
The collaboration was with a Japanese company called Konichi Music.
Konichi Music.
And
Konichi, like konnichiwa.
Yes, it was great.
I remember my Japanese. I was there 6 months. Go ahead.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, konnichiwa. Konbawa. I remember all that stuff. Remember, Gary? We were. Yes. Yes. We were back there in 19.
Watashi wa Lady Dunn desu. Dozu yoroshiku.
Yes. But we started working with them, and they would send us demos and what they call it.
Procton, one of our singers sang, did a lot of those with it, and he was kicking booty. What do they call it, Procton? They would send us
demos, rough demos.
A sample.
Sample
They would
demos.
send us a sample of what they wanted
Yes.
the song to kind of sound like, and then we'd have to come up with it.
Yes, we had B. Lloyd Taylor
with
competition.
too.
It was a
Other
competition.
other musicians
And so-
trying the same thing.
And we would have B. Lloyd Taylor. We did
Oh,
a
B. Lloyd.
set.
Yeah, B. Lloyd. He was so down with the Louis Armstrong.
Oh,
Yeah,
I played with B. Lloyd
Yeah,
Taylor.
God bless.
He just passed away.
God
about-
rest
Yeah,
his
we
soul.
It was a while
missed
ago. But he wrote the song "Getaway" for Earth, Wind, and Fire. If you
Yeah,
don't
Lady
know that.
Sun, Winner,
Yes.
That's
James
right.
Ingram. He
B.
wrote
Lloyd Taylor, one of the best guitar players, singers I
God bless
ever got
you,
to play
B.
with.
Lloyd.
It's
beautiful
incredible.
spirit.
Yes, and B. Lloyd did a great rendition of
Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong, and we even did what's that guy who sung like he's drunk?
Tom Waite.
Tom Waite.
Somebody knows.
Yes, and I did one for Shiseido. It was international for
Their 100th anniversary.
100th anniversary, and I did that opera. I did an opera type of vocal thing. And we just had like a whole different genre of music, whether it be opera,
Funk,
pop, what was
jazz,
jazz, or Spanish
anything.
music, Brazilian
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
You name all kinds of genre, we did it all.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And
because
you
you know
made
when
some
you're
good money.
cause when you're a member of a certain band, when he's with Earth and Fire, he probably does funk pop. But the thing is, a lot of musicians that are serious, like the guys here, we play music.
Yes, that's a lot
You know,
of
it's not
versatility.
about don't
in music.
put the jacket on us. You know,
Right.
if it's music, we can play. I mean, I'm not a great polka guy, but you know.
We call Weird Al Yankovic for that.
But I tell you, if they call us to do it, we would do it.
But you know what? We're going to come right back. You're going to see 3 songs that's going to kick butt. Everybody stay with us. We'll be right back with Larry and Luisa Dunn, everybody.
Stay tuned for a show-stopping performance of 3 Earth, Wind and Fire songs with singers Louisa Dunn, Leslie Smith, TICO Wells and Procton Bonnell III. The Ask Dino show is filmed at the famous Elvis showroom.
Put your hands together for Larry Dunn and this fantastic music. How about them singers? I mean, come on. And how about the Ask Dino Show band and the Ask Dino Show horns? Hey, look everybody, it's Don Campbell from Acorn Chocolatiers, everybody! And Dawn Campbell not only owns Acorn Chocolatiers, she's also a Mary Kay representative. And look at my face, I'm 92 years old, look at my face.
That not the most awesome. You guys are incredible. The band, Mary, Lisa, everybody. Thank you so much. That was just wonderful.
Thank you all. So, Dino, thank you. You know, it's so great to have somebody that is trying so hard to keep music with integrity alive.
Wonderful concert. You know what? You know where to find me, and I cannot top that. So we're just going to leave it at that.
I just want to say this. Thank you for coming to the Ask Dino Show. We got many more shows coming. And just teach somebody something. Okay? Thank you and good night.
Ask Dino.